Hi guys, it's Casey, and welcome back to another vlog. So as you can tell, I've been here at this mine for a little bit of time. I woke up rather early this morning, and decided to make a little bit of like a pyramid thing in the mine. I'm all by myself here. So I don't know, I was just messing around. I'm kind of in a good mood because the next part of the story is like a really good part of the story. So I was just kind of thinking about it this morning as I was mining and reminiscing on it and like actually feeling good about it. So we left off last episode on a real downer, talking about my dad's death and kind of how that all, like what was happening with that and how my mom didn't really seem to care about it and all of that. I don't want to go back into that again, because I'll actually be talking about that later as well, probably in the next episode. But anyway, so yeah, it was kind of the worst summer of my life, but having YouTube was really a crucial part of it. Just having, like, feeling connected to other people, feeling like there was more to the world than just me, was actually really surprisingly helpful. And also, like how using YouTube kind of as an escape from the world was really nice too, especially Factions, because like you know that Factions is a contrived like TV show basically. It's hard to explain kind of the way that I understand Factions and the show that Braden puts together and all of that. Because you know that it's fake, like you know that they're acting, but it feels so real. And that's what the enjoyable part of that is. And it was really the Faction show, and that's kind of why it means so much to me, is because it was Factions that got me through, you know, like to kind of understand my dad's death. Not necessarily understand completely, but at least to recognize it and to cope with it, I guess is the word that I'm looking for. And then also some of the other YouTubers that I was watching as well, like their vlogs especially, when they would talk to their viewers and receive feedback from their viewers, and it was a very, very big open dialogue. Those two kind of aspects of YouTube really, really appealed to me. Then my mom was being surprisingly nice or something. She went away for almost a week, I think it was, on some sort of trip. I don't know. I think she called it a business trip, but I highly doubt it was actually business. But anyway, she asked me if there was anything in the world that I wanted her to bring back. And of course, I couldn't ask for my dad, so I asked for this vlogging camera, actually, that I'm currently using. And yeah, it was kind of a surprise that she actually brought it back. But from there, this channel came together, and the next part of my life happened, I guess. I don't know how to talk about it, really. You can go back to the very beginning of my channel and you can see the very first video that I ever made. It really is. It was the first video I ever filmed. I was so awkward on camera. I had no idea what I was doing, and I said that like 8 times. And somebody actually commented on one of my first videos and said, you say a lot, and I'm so self-conscious of it, and I cut it out of my videos all the time now. But I don't even realize it because I do say that word a lot, even now. But I was so much more unaware, I guess. I had no idea what I was doing. I had no idea how to talk to a camera or how to vlog or anything like that. And so those first couple of videos are super cringy. But also, those are like, I don't know. They're like relics almost or something. I don't know how to talk about them, I guess, but they're the last part of like my old life before I left home, and I'm actually really glad that I filmed myself leaving home. I must have left my camera on when I left when I put it down on my one of my chests in my room, and then I picked it up, and it was still on while I was running. And so kind of my like transition moment was caught on camera, and it's on my channel. It's episode 3, I think it is the day I ran away. And I didn't run away, I left home, and I always correct myself with that because I was 17 when I ran away, and I'm 18 now, and I'm an adult, and I'm able to make my own decisions, and it wasn't a good place for me to be at home, especially after my dad died, and I just needed a new start. So that was when this vlog series really kicked up for me, and I built myself a new house, well, my own house, and I had Lucky with me, and we went on a couple of adventures and all of that, and I had that idea for the factions parody, and I had no idea it would do as well as it did, and I think it's still the most viewed video on my channel, and that's incredible, and I revisit it every now and then well, not anymore, I guess, not since I've been in prison, but when I was at home, I would rewatch it every now and then and be like, oh my god, it was so much fun to make, all the video editing, and then what happened after the factions episode, or the factions parody montage, whatever it's called. I still don't have a name for it. But after that video went up and Rusher saw it, and I still can't believe that Rusher, of all people, was the first person to comment on one of my YouTube videos. That is the greatest thing that's ever happened to me. I mean, and then it was insane, and then there were like actually people watching my videos and talking to me, and I had friends now, and yeah, leaving home and doing this vlogging thing was the best decision of my life, especially when it came to that factions parody, apparently. And things just kept going. And this is the really happy part of my story, because everything was great. I had left home. I was happy and free. I could do whatever I wanted, whenever I wanted, and I didn't have to wait for anybody's permission, or I didn't have to wait until, you know, people were asleep in order to do what I wanted to do. And it really helped that there were people who were watching my videos and who cared about me and who commented and talked to me and all of that. And then also that I was able to make montages that were included in Rusher's faction series. Like, I'm forever in Rusher's faction series because I did what I wanted to do and edited videos together. And yeah, and I apparently have talked all the way through the day about how great my life was at the time, which just, I didn't get as far in this story as I wanted to, unfortunately, which means that next vlog is gonna be rough again. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. I'm almost done with my story, I promise. Next episode, or maybe one episode after that, I don't know for sure. But anyway, I'm almost done with the story, and as always, we'll see what happens next time.